Hi guys, welcome again to this new video cooking episode. So for today, let's make a delicious and healthy pork rib soup using only our Asian fresh and aromatic herbs and spices. Okay, what I have here is the pork riblets, clean and washed. This is about 1 kilo. So what I'm going to do is to boil this for about 5 to 8 minutes just to clean and take out those impurities that can make our soup cloudy. Then I will be adding just a small amount of cooking wine just to take out the unnecessary smell from the meat. So these are the scummy stuff floating on top, and these are the impurities from the meat. So I'm going to skim this out before we drain and wash our meat with tap water. Now for our herbs and spices, I will be using 1 lime, tomatoes, chilies, shallots, galangal, ginger, kaffir limes, lemongrass, and leeks. So these will be herbs and spices that will give flavor and aroma to our soup. And for our soup guys, I will be using my own homemade chicken stock which I make ahead of time. Okay, now we can start cooking. So into my large pot, I will add all my chicken stock which I made ahead of time, and simply add 1 more liter of plain water. I will bring this up to a boil, and when it's boiling, I can simply add all my herbs and aromatics which I prepared earlier, including my meat that I set aside. Now I'm going to add the tomatoes, and for a more richer flavor, I will simply drop 1 of the beef cube just to give or to intensify the flavor and the taste of our soup when it's done, and a small amount of fish sauce as a seasoning. Simply stir well and cover and let this boil for about 30 minutes. Okay, while waiting, I'm going to prepare my thickening solution. So instead of using a rice water, I'm going to use this roasted regular rice which I make ahead of time also. So using my mortar and pestle, I'm going to powder these things. So this roasted rice guys will also give a deep, smoky, and irresistible nutty flavor to our soup when it is done cooking. In here, I'm going to combine also few shallots, chilies, and peppercorn just to give a little heat for our soup. Then I'll season with a little amount of fish oil and add about ½ cup of water. Simply mix well before adding to your soup. After 30 minutes of simmering, I fish out all those herbs that can make our soup messy. So this time, I'll be adding our thickening solution, including my vegetables. So I have here a carrots and radish. I found out that when you add radish into your soup, the bitterness is gone and it becomes more sweeter when you eat it. So now this time, I'll put the lid on back and let this simmer for another 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we are done here. So all of my vegetables are soft. So it's time for the final tastes. So I just need a hint of fish sauce just to add a saltiness for the soup, and I can add the rest of my vegetables. So I cut into chunks 1 large tomatoes just to add sweetness and freshness of tomato flavors as we serve the soup later. So for my vegetables, I'm using the pichay for our green. So that's it guys, I'm done here. So it's time to enjoy my comforting and hearty pork rib soup for dinner. So once again, thank you for watching, and I hope that you can try this kind of soup. So thank you, and God bless us all.